Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, we're going back to working on the Arrma Granite. The Arrma Granite was a donation truck that I really appreciate. One of the guys at work actually donated it to the channel. It came with no body. The rear bumper was all broken, so I replaced it with oops, parts flying everywhere. Rear bumper was broken, so I replaced it with this wheelie bar. What happened with the rear bumper is it broke a bunch of stuff up in here. The kit actually was rather confusing because, well, some of the old parts you used, some of the old parts you didn't use. So with that, did manage to get it to work. We did take it on a run. If you missed that, go back and check that video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and so you can be alerted of anything new coming up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the mounts on the back, replace this really wide mount up in front here with this one that came with the kit. Guys, so I got the rear mount in, and what I did with that is I took this bracket off, slid it out from under there, and put a couple screws on the bottom side. At least, I don't know if you can see it. On the bottom side, so they screw from the bottom up, and it's almost impossible to do that with this bracket on, so I had to take it off. Alright, but it's good and solid right now. This is a new piece. There's a piece right down in here that was broken. I shoe glued it together. Hopefully it'll hold up long enough. Otherwise I may have to try to find one of them. Alright, so for the front, there's a couple pins. If I can find to get it here. Right here. They go right in there for that. So we're just going to slide that out like that. That was easy, wasn't it? And then the new one is right in there. And depending on how high you need it, on where, you know, where the pins would go in. So this will actually go down all the way. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to slide this all the way down for now. Grab that body. Alright, the body I got from Horizon Hobby. The voltage, it's a Granite voltage now. So that's be the new one. That's the body I was able to get for it. Suppose I could have looked for the original one, but this was actually pretty cheap. I mean, yeah, it does look pretty good. So we'll go ahead and we set that on there. Hopefully the pins line up. Ooh, those pins line up. Those pins don't line up. Alright, so we got an issue. So, what did I do? Maybe this bracket right here is backwards. Did I put it on backwards? Alright, so let's put the front on. Okay. There's the front. And looking at the bottom of this, it looks like I do have it backwards, so I need to flip that around. It does have Phillips head screws in it, and I believe we're going to end up not having Phillips head screws. Before we do that though, let's take a look at this, and I think we're going to start with the top as far up as it'll go. I'm just going to put those pins in there real quick. Okay, so I did some work off camera, fiddling with this thing, and it turns out that this here piece that came with the wheelie bar kit will not work. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use the original front, but I'm gonna have to make 2 new holes. One about there and one about there. Okay, so in order to mark it correctly, I'm gonna have to find a way to mark it. So what I've done in the past is I have taken, say, a dab of grease, stuck it on the very center of the top right here, and just set the body down carefully on it. You know, try to get it as centered as possible, and that'll mark your hole. It'll tell me where I should make the hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I grabbed some white lithium grease and I put one here and a dab there, and I'm just going to set the body on nice and easy. Line up those back holes. Lift it off, and not sure if you can see that because it's white on white, but that's where the hole should be, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna get my reamer. I'm gonna make a couple holes right there, and we'll see how it fits. Okay, so made a couple holes, one right here, one over here. It is on the curve, so it is a tight fit. Alright, but I believe we've got her. You know, maybe I'll have to raise it up just a little bit. There we go. About right. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the pins in this, and I'm gonna come up with like some washers to go here so it doesn't have just these body clips to rest on. And we're gonna see the finished project. Well, we're gonna see the finished product here in just a minute. Alright, so I tried to run this without the fan, but it gets really hot in here really quick. It's actually kind of a warm day. Well, it's not really a warm day, but warm enough to run the fan. If you don't run a fan, well, you get hot. Alright, so I got these all mounted in place. I got the holes made right here, there and there. So need to find me some 1/4-inch washers or something. Let me go ahead and put some body clips in here. Alright guys, there it is. There's the Granite with a body. Granite voltage now. So hey, I hope you like this. The truck has come a long way. It was a donation. They don't have anything in it except for new tires, roll bar, or a wheelie bar, and a body. And I learned the hard way not to hook up a battery with a Dean's connector adapter. The Venom batteries I have adapters so you can hook up pretty much anything, which works great if it's a crawler. But if it's not a crawler, something that draws a lot of amperage, like the owner of this truck put a brushless in, and if you go bashing with it, it draws so much energy that that plug gets hot if it's got an adapter on it. It doesn't get good enough contact. So anyway, I like the way this turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It's a whole lot better than not having a body at all, right? So anyway, if you have one of these and you're getting the new body, you'll have to plan on either completely new mounts or something. This one here, this Granite is actually one of the earlier ones, so whatever you buy, if you buy the wheelie bar, it may not fit exact, so you have to think outside the box. Other than that, I think it looks good. So hopefully you like this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.